Nerdrotic is destroying Marvel over their naming of the latest Spider-Man 4 film, which is called Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, I agree with Nerdrotic as well as the rest of the panel that this is a horrible name, and come to find out that this particular movie is based on an issue that didn't work with Marvel Comics Spider-Man and for the Spider-Man 4 movie. And Nerdrotic and others on the panel are actually just going off. So basically, Nerdrotic and everyone else is talking about the recent title reveal for Spider-Man 4 that's been met with criticism and frustration with fans. And the title Brand New Day is seen as somewhat stupid, by the way, based off the comics and stuff that didn't work. So here we have Gary from Nerdrotic on the real BBC special with Nerdrotic. And let's go ahead and get right into it.
It's called fucking Brand New Day. So Spider-Man Homecoming made some sense. It's from the comics. It's from the Straczynski run. And it was kind of Spider-Man's coming home to Marvel, except he's really not at Marvel because he belongs to Sony forever and they're never going to get it back. And the chance they had to get it back, they decided to pass up because it was too much money. And now they're never going to get it back. But then it was Far From Home and No Way Home. Those are lame titles. I like No Way Home. It's a lame fucking title, but this one takes the fucking cake. Brand New Day. And you're like, well, it's kind of innocuous.
No, what did it sound like, Gary? What did it sound like?
Brand New Gay? I don't know.
No. which horrendous story in
No, it's okay. That's what I'm leading up to.
That's where he's going. Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, good. That's all I thought when I saw this.
It is a story from the comic books that's the follow-up to the story that destroyed Spider-Man in the fucking comic books. It's the follow-up to One More Day.
Was it better at least than One More Day?
Not really, because everybody was pissed off and I lost half my Spider-Man customers at the shop in like 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
That right there shows you how people actually feels about the that particular issue of the comics, as well as what to expect from Spider-Man 4. You see, there's going to be people who will see it, and also at the same time, when they learn that this is based off of this particular issue, as Nerdrotic is actually about to go ahead and has already get into details with, they're going to be disappointed. I mean, I could be wrong, but the sales for Spider-Man 4 may be lower than the first 3 movies and stuff. I mean, they're trying to go ahead and have this boosted between the 2 Avengers movies that's going to be released in theaters, such as Avengers Doomsday as well as Avengers Secret Wars. But at the same time, I mean, it's just, you don't need to do this. I mean, Kevin Feige is completely insane at this point. It's not surprising either, because he's continuing to do the things from the modern comics and stuff, the recent comics that didn't work, and hoping for people who are not familiar with the comics and stuff would actually bank on this because of nostalgia, because it's Marvel brand or it has Spider-Man in it. Okay. And the fact of the matter is that got a lot of people out there who's learning about this, that this is based on those comic issues that didn't work and didn't sell. And yeah, this might be a flop. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but this could be a big flop.
Amazing Spider-Man regularly, like clockwork, would sell over 100,000. This is when it started dipping into the 50, 60,000 territory. Amazing Spider-Man, your flagship book. I mean, Spider-Man is like Mickey Mouse to Marvel. Like, they actually used his face for a long time for the logo of Marvel. And they decided to go with the fucking, and this movie could be great. I don't know. We know that I guess I heard the Chameleon's going to be the bad guy, which might explain the Punisher and the Hulk being in it. Kind of. Can't really explain the Hulk, but we won't get into those details. But yeah, like if they wanted to really spell out that comic book fans, we knew this, but we don't give a fuck about you anymore. They might as well called it One More Day.
Listen, I'm gonna level with you. They don't give a fuck about the movie fans.
Nope.
They doubt comic fans are in the dust for them.
And if you need some context, One More Day is when they basically ended the Peter Parker Mary Jane marriage and relationship. Right now, as it stands in the main book, Mary Jane's with another dude. Peter Parker's cucked. So the comics are shit.
Well, it's been beaten now. It's been outsold by Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Where Peter's married to Mary Jane and has 2 kids with her.
But if people want to know why I'm pissed off by that name, it is a fucking slap in the face to any Spider-Man fan. Like,
He is right. Nerdrotic is on the no with this because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with that particular issue and stuff. And even I'm disappointed because Mary Jane and Peter Parker, they're the it couple and stuff, if not other characters in the Marvel comics and stuff, such as Jean Grey as well as Cyclops or any others and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, and this has happened recently, where a lot of fans are upset with the authors at Marvel's comics, saying that he's not going to let Mary Jane and Peter Parker be a couple again. You see, because it's like basically he doesn't care about, they don't care about what the fans think. They only care about what they think of among each other and stuff. They like forget the fans at this point. And Nerdrotic, as well as others on this panel and everything, they're actually showing their frustration here. And this whole highly anticipated movie is receiving a lot of backlash before it's even being released. And a lot of people, including Nerdrotic himself, are expressing disappointment and anger towards the lack of consideration for the fans and stuff. You see, and this potential plot details, as Nerdrotic stated, and the speculation of the return of past Spider-Man actors are discussed, like possibly, I don't know, it could be anybody at this point. But this title adds a growing tension between fans and the producers of the movie. So yeah, I'm anticipating this movie to be a flop and stuff. And Nerdrotic is going to great details about this.
Ever. Like, it's fucking disgusting.
They don't know.
No, they don't.
They don't know.
They have no fucking idea. And also, it's an uninspired, stupid fucking name.
Yeah, it's not very effective. Brand new day. It's like, because like Far From Home and No Way Home, I kind of agree with you. Like, when you hear those, you're like, oh, they're just desperate to get home in there. They're really trying, huh? And then Brand New Day is like, oh god, are you gonna do day three
Day
times?
now? Yeah.
Honestly, Dakota Johnson's titles are better.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Most excited for.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god! So, new Spider-Man with Tom Holland gets a title at CinemaCon. Destin Daniel Cretton, director of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, that massive.
He's literally called Cretin.
I could have said Cretin. Creton. It's probably Creton. By the way, Shang-Chi, hey, Simu, Shang-Chi was a flop. Your studio took a $65 million bath during the quarter your movie came out. It was a flop. The reason I'm pointing out Simu is because he called me out on Instagram.
Called all it's about.
He was very smug on the launch of Shang-Chi, and it fucking failed, so. And
he shared stories about his toddler's first words being Spider-Man. That's cool. And how he lost some money at roulette. But what the Shang-Chi... Oh, he also lost some money on Shang-Chi. But what the Shang-Chi filmmaker and upcoming Spider-Man movie director was here to chat up was the new title. Really exciting news.
Who gives a fuck?
Every day right now, I'm exploring the new stage of this amazing character with the team of incredible artists of the world. How to swing, how to create emotional story, because you didn't create one with Shang-Chi, and a ride we haven't seen before, says Cretin. They tell me it's tradition. It's tradition to tell you something about the film that no one knows. We do have a trailer, even though we didn't share anything, joked Cretin. He tossed it to Tom Holland on the screen. I know we left you with a massive cliffhanger, Holland said to exhibitors who should all be fucking just enraged with every studio right now. Then the Peter Parker actor made the slip, Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is what you're all waiting for. What a title. Even at the height of the superhero movie where just everybody would like, what a shitty fucking title.
I'm definitely going to have to agree with Nerdrotic on this. And that's another fact that I forgot. The director who is doing this, whatever his last name's Cretin or Cretin or whatever. I mean, he directed Shang-Chi and stuff. He's the director of that. So this is basically a failure waiting to happen. Okay. And I saw Nerdrotic, not Nerdrotic. I saw Shang-Chi with my wife and stuff in theaters. She loved it. I hated it and stuff. I kept falling asleep throughout parts of the movie and everything. And the fact of the matter is that people out there stating that it wasn't too bad. No, it sucked. It lost money like Nerdrotic as well as Heels versus Babyface has stated. And the fact of the matter is that it seems to me that since they got this director for this movie, Spider-Man 4 is going to be a disaster. Okay, that's what I'm predicting. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I wish I'm wrong, but I hope I'm proven wrong. But it's just right here. Even Neurotic and others are stating that this movie may be a flop. Well, not directly, but he's implying that it may be a flop. So, yeah, there's no success guarantee for this movie. But you got Marvel as well as Kevin Feige to thank for this because this is nothing new and nothing surprising.
It's just generic. It's just basic. It's, it's nothing.
Which makes it worse.
Well, it's just like, why are we being put into a position where you're trying to get people hyped about a fucking couple of words on a title? Who cares?
Yeah. So it comes out July 31st, 2026. And as Robert Meyer Burnett pointed out, well, that probably means he's not in Doomsday. No, he's not going to be in Doomsday.
No.
So I know there's a lot of people holding out hope that Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to come back. They might for Secret Wars, maybe, but no.
I'm guessing Tom Holland may appear in the post-credit scene for Avengers Doomsday. I could be wrong, but that's my prediction and guess.
For Doomsday.
I wouldn't be definitive about that. They could easily just be on a green screen, film one thing, going, "We're here too."
They could.
And then they just put that in, like some bullshit last minute thing.
Probably
but that requires making a deal with Sony.
Yeah.
So that's a big hurdle. As mentioned, Spider-Man No Way Home, a wild success as the 7th highest grossing movie of all time, not adjusting for inflation, at the global box office, 1.95 billion, ended with a seismic shift for the web slinger. Yeah, actually making him Spider-Man. With Holland's Parker relinquishing his identity to save the world with the help of the previous iterations, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. For the 4th quel, Amy Pascal and Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige are back as producers because they love each other, by the way. They are best friends.
Yeah.
They hang out all the time. With star Zendaya also returning.
Why?
I guarantee that if this is actually based on the comics and stuff, she's going to return as MJ with another guy or knowing Marvel and Disney with another girl. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that this is going to be like just basic dumpster fire at this point. And remember, at the end of No Way Home, everybody's memories are washed except Peter's and stuff. And she's going to have a new man. This is basic. That's how they're going to lead into it with this one and stuff. They're not going to get back together. They're not going to let them get back together. I'm telling y'all, that's basically what's going to happen.
However, despite the switch up following No Way Home press cycle, with which attempted to keep the former Spider hero's return under wraps, Garfield said he would not revisit the franchise this time around.
Well,
he said that last time.
Yeah, he did say that last time.
No, I think that this one's it's not gonna have Toby. Well, I don't know, but this one's not gonna. This one's gonna be Spider-Man fighting Spider-Man villains and with some guest stars. It's not going to be a multiversal story, I'm told, which means it definitely won't be involved with Doomsday.
Hang on to hope on that one.
Yeah,
we'll see. Hey, Beyond the Spider-Verse, remember that? Remember the Spider-Verse movies with Miles Morales?
I'm forgetting it more by the day.
What a shitty ending that. I love the animation. I like a lot of stuff in it, but that ending was trash.
Just ended.
I'm gonna be honest, I never saw the Spider-Verse movies with Miles Morales because I'm not a Miles Morales fan at all. But I definitely agree with Nerdrotic as well as the rest of the panel on the BBC Nooner and everything, because the fact that Nerdrotic actually stated he's criticizing, destroying the fact that they gave Spider-Man 4 that particular title and stuff. I mean, think about it, brand new day. I mean, that's basically seen as an offensive name due to the connection to the highly disliked comic storyline for Spider-Man. And they also talked about, the current state of Spider-Man franchise and the relationship with Marvel and Sony. That Sony's basically got to go ahead and sell it because they don't even know what to do with the Marvel franchise and stuff because they've been messing up. And they also stated talking about like the possible plot details and any kind of speculation of the return of Tobey Maguire or even Andrew Garfield. I mean, but Nerdrotic even expressed their disappointment and anger towards lack of consideration for the fans. I mean, as studios have done because they decided to go ahead and go woke, and now they're going broke. And Nerdrotic also stated a few times that the highly anticipated movie receiving backlash before it's even released. Kind of reminds me of a certain Richard Zegler movie that's been recently released and stuff. But Nerdrotic also shared like the different how different fans are disappointed by the lack of creativity and inspiration in the chosen title. And Nerdrotic has always talked about how Disney hasn't been creative for years under Bob Iger. Okay, but Nerdrotic even talked about the franchise's future is basically not clear because of the mixed reception and the politics within the studio itself. They're particularly left leaning, and then like this offending title, this hated by Nerdrotic, adds to growing tension between the fans and the producers of the movies, as well as comic book fans feeling disrespected by the decision to use controversial storyline in the title, as Nerdrotic is a former comic book shop owner himself. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification, smash the like button in this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, peace.